Hi everyone and welcome to our WDTV newsroom where we'll be bringing you all of your Wes-Del news and stories. I'm your anchor, Corbin Zvocal.
And I'm your co-anchor, Peyton Green. It's been a packed week that I stepped for our middle schoolers, freshmen, and sophomores. And sectionals on the first. Our bipolar Indiana weather has been having whiplash this past week and the warm weather over the weekend into Monday, and the cold temps throughout the rest of the week.
Here's James Harold to give us more information on our weather. James?
Your weather for this week. Monday, it's going to be pretty sunny, possibly partly cloudy. The rest of the week, you're going to want to keep your hat on, because it's going to rain all week. That's your weather. Back to you.
Thank you, James. Now we go to our sports reporters, Brady and Isaac, for your upcoming weekly sports announcements.
Thank you, Corbin. This week we held the boys basketball sectionals on Tuesday, March 1st. We are holding our own Warrior sectional game tonight. We are playing the second game, so tip-off will be around 7:30, so be here to support our boys, Wes-Del. And tomorrow we are holding the sectional championship, so when our Warriors move on, be there Saturday night to support them.
Spring is around the corner, and with that come our spring sports. We have our baseball kids camp starting March 12th, and softball practice starts March 7th. Cheerleading is also coming to an end, but before it ends, they have a cheer competition in 2 weeks at Daleville. They would like some support, so let's wish them good luck. And that's all for our sports announcements. Back to you, Corbin.
Thank you, guys. Next week is a big week for all of us Warriors. Even though testing has already taken place for 6th through 10th graders this past week, we aren't done with testing. Finals are coming up. Prepare yourselves for excruciating testing, studying until your eyes hurt, getting no sleep unless it's in your non-exam classes, and final grades that will contribute to your future. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. But it's finals week and everyone should be prepared. Tuesday we have our odd final exams. On Wednesday we have our even exams.
Also next week is our school talent show. Rehearsals the 9th from 3 to 6, and the talent show the 10th at 7 p.m. Our very own Corbin Zvocal and Michelle Clark of our WTV News crew are the hosts of the night. Wes-Del's got talent, so come and witness it.
A weekly reminder, FCA is meeting every Wednesday morning at 7:15, so come join them for music, worship, and free breakfast. They are needing speakers, so if you're interested, see Mrs. Collin for details. Also, prom committee meets every Thursday morning at 7:15, so juniors, come bring your bright ideas. They need all your help. Prom is coming up in less than a month, so if you need info, see Mrs. Collin room for more details.
That is all for the announcements for our upcoming week here at Wes-Del. Now it's time for the interview for the teacher/staff member of the week. We had two of our crew members interview Mr. Hess and ask him questions that you submitted.
What predictions or feelings do you have for the upcoming football season?
Predictions would be I'm very excited about it and hope to see us break that streak as far as getting that winning season we've been trying for a long time. These guys have worked very hard for that, and that's one of the big things that I know we're going to fight for as a team, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right, this question is from Carson Kuntz, and he asks, when did you start lifting?
I started lifting at the end of my 8th grade year, so then I've been lifting ever since.
What was your childhood like? That's from Tyler Shields.
What was my childhood like? Normal childhood, you know, as far as scrawny little kid, awkward, wrestling around with my uncles, playing backyard football, all those kind of things, doing what I needed to do in school, and had good parents that still keep in contact with, take good care of me, raise me right. Grandparents did the same thing, you know, taught me the normal values as far as the golden rule, treating others the way you want to be treated, and try and do that still, so can't complain. I thought it was a pretty good childhood.
All right, this question is from Jenny Harrell, and she asks, if you could be any character from Star Wars, who would you be?
Any character from Star Wars, probably Chewbacca, because I'm kind of hairy already. I'm getting pretty close, you know, so just be Chewie. Can't do the noise, though.
Brian Couch asks, what encouraged you to be a teacher?
I wanted to pay it forward. I had a lot of people that helped me over the years, teachers and coaches, and I really looked up to what they did for me, and I was hoping to do the same thing for other students and other people.
What motivates you to be as understanding and caring as you are? Jason Butler asked that.
I realized that not everybody wants to be here at school. I was always asking that question, you know, why are we here, what are we trying to do? And I know it's not everybody's thing, but at the same time, it is something that can help us get to where we're trying to go, and we all come from different backgrounds. I feel if I'm understanding, I can reach more people that way. So the more people I can reach, I feel the more impact that I can make, and trying to leave the world a better place than I found it.
All right, Mason Whitted asks, did you play any other sports other than football?
started out with baseball as a kid, the whole way through. Again, didn't play for my high school team. I just played Babe Ruth when I got to high school. Enjoyed doing that. Then when I got to high school, I also started participating in track and field because the coach talked me into it, which helped me out a lot when it came to football. And then football was my main sport other than those.
What's the most difficult part about being a teacher and a coach at the same time?
It's a big time commitment, so that's a big strain there as far as finding enough time in the day, keeping the balance with the students, the players, and then the family as well. I'd say that is the biggest challenge, is making sure you have enough time for everything, and then understanding everybody's situations. Students have different situations, players have different situations as well as their families, and then family has different situations that you have to deal with too. So those are the big thing.
All right, Lexi Forsyth asked, what is it like having your football players in class? Is it hard to teach a player and coach a student at the same time?
I would say I enjoy having my players in class, but I would say I definitely teach different than I coach, and coach different than I teach. And I think players would agree to that, and the students would agree to that. Now, not saying that I don't have a little bit of both. When you coach, you are teaching, and when you teach, you do coach. So as far as having it in class, it's enjoyable. It's a different experience again, because when it comes to school, I know that everybody has to be here. When it comes to football, you are choosing to be there. It's something that you decide you want to do. So there's obviously a difference in how I approach things, but hopefully making an impact on both sides.
That's all for our WTV News today. We'll see you next week with weekly updates.
Have a great weekend, Warriors, and see you next time.